We are underway here in the Central Valley as the Cruizers FC are taking on San Leandro Unified FC here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Less than a month until the start of UPSL regular season, April 10th. Hopefully these be the start of the season after a long wait for it to get going. Cruisers in the black going from left to right here in the first half. San Leandro in the white and blue going from right to left. This is the kind of the third game of the preseason for the Cruisers. Cruisers 2 weeks ago, a 1-1 draw against a Soriano Sport, and that was after a win over the Dublin Celtics the week before. So 1-0-1 here in the preseason for the Cruisers, as there's Rodriguez in goal for the Cruisers, grabbing onto that one. So mention Rodriguez in goal for the Cruisers. Homero in goal on the other end for San Leandro. That's out for a Cruisers throw. As that throw looking for Jay, and Jay finds himself on his backside looking for a foul. Play on. Cruisers 2 weeks ago in their last game trailed 1-0. Kind of a scramble in front that the Soriano Sport was able to knock in, but the Cruisers, a little under 10 minutes before the end, were able to find an equalizer. It was off a set piece, free kick taken by Jay that found Christian on the back post, and he headed it in to tie it up. And that's what it ended, 1-1 in that derby match. In fact, Christian has scored in both games this preseason for the Cruisers. Hard to miss him. Big number 25 there in the middle. It's Brandon there trying to get off a cross and ends up losing possession. See some pressure being applied by the Cruisers front line. Ball end up pinballing around, and it's going to go out on the far side for a Cruisers throw. Around 60 degrees, got some sun shining, a little bit of a breeze at times, but couldn't ask for a nicer day, really. I mean, maybe a touch warmer. VT was trying to find Abel, has it taken away, and that one will roll harmlessly out of play for a Cruisers goal kick. I think this is our first preseason game where we've actually had 3 officials. Normally been 2-man referee crews in the first 2 games, but nice to see we have 3 here this afternoon. And there's Rodriguez looks to clear it for San Leandro. A big collision there, some haulers for fouls. And now a whistle will come, but it's just because the Cruiser player is down and slow to get up. Can't quite tell yet who that is that's down for the Cruisers. And holding his lower back and walking gingerly. That was Abel. That was knocked down. As on the restart, San Leandro will play it back to the Cruisers goalkeeper as Rodriguez rolls it over. Now ball played back. Some pressure here. Ball finds its way to Christian and now back to that far side. Good job calmly dealing with a little bit of pressure being applied there. Yes, that's knocked out by Ramirez for a Cruisers throw. Again, about 4 weeks, the start of UPSL regular season. Hopefully be a 10-game season pretty much every Saturday evening. Nice job there by Ezekiel to win possession, and now the Cruisers with it. Jairo. The flick on there by Pepe unfortunately went right to San Leandro. Pepe, the lone player out there for the Cruisers without a number on his shirt. Normally would be the number 9. Back to Rodriguez. Now here to the near side, Abel. Some pressure, nice job. Kind of splitting a couple of defenders. BT. Brandon. Running into a bit of a double team there. Pepe has it taken away. Henry. And eventually knocked out for a Cruisers throw, quickly taken. Brandon will switch sides here to this near side. Up towards Dave, back flicks it to Rangel. Tried to get off the left-footed shot there, and he ended up hitting the back of the leg of a San Leandro defender instead of the ball. And now stoppage as Nicholas Rodriguez still down.
Can you help me out with that ball?
And the Cruisers will play it back to the San Leandro goalkeeper. And look to apply some high pressure here. Nicely dealt with by San Leandro as they switch sides. Maynard has it taken away there by Christian. Yet to see either side have a good chance on goal. Kind of back and forth here in this midfield here in the early going. And now all the way back. And actually, I believe in goal for San Leandro is not Homero, it's Jose Antonio. As Christian will switch sides for the Cruisers. Now back to Rodriguez. Abel spins under some pressure, plays it back to Jairo, and then back to Rodriguez. Seeing both sides playing a high line of pressure. There, San Leandro kind of backed off for a minute. And a couple nice passes, but ball knocked out. Rodriguez, the line drive kick towards midfield, settled by San Leandro. One touch passing there, trying to find forward, quickly taken away. And a foul there as VT slow to get up. And Christian will come over and take the free kick mention. Christian, 2 goals in 2 games here in this preseason as he switches sides. And another foul there. And there's a head to the back of the head. So the Cruisers will have a free kick here, just basically right on the midfield stripe. About 12 minutes in, scoreless here between Cruizers FC and San Leandro. And a quick turnover there is San Leandro looking to try to counter, and end up being a Cruisers goal kick. Ball, Abel standing on the line, trying to keep it in play, and just kept carrying. Ended up finding its way over towards us. Nice slide tackle there by Jairo. Ends up winning the throw-in. Quickly taken down the line. Luis kind of using his chest to play it further down the field. Luis was going to take the throw on himself. Instead, he leaves it, and throw-in goes to him. Quickly given right back. And that's a pretty clear handball. Christian takes the free kick quickly to Luis. Antonio with the boot, headed by Christian, settled by San Leandro. Pepe in pursuit. Seen both sides trying to take the ball away with the high press, and really both sides have done well handling that high press. As most of the possession in this game so far has been by both sides on their back line or in midfield, not so much in attack. Nice turn there. Ball played over here to Abel. And able to bring it down finally. Was looking for Jay. Booted back towards midfield. Jairo spins, finds the ball, and thought maybe he was going to go back to Rodriguez instead. A nice turn. Finds Christian. Back to Jairo. Jairo's got a little bit of room. And now Christian, with the long ball played forward, looking for Luis. Luis. And down he goes. Sure looked like he was going to have a chance to shoot from just outside the box, and no whistle, play on. That was probably the best opportunity for either side here in this early going. Sure looked like Luis got clipped from behind when he was trying to shoot, but the guy's wearing the lime green. Saw no issue with it. Ball finds its way over to Maynard. And it's going to end up being a San Leandro throw. And finally, the offside flag is spotted on the far side. It was 3 weeks ago when the Cruisers defeated Dublin Celtics here. A game that saw all the goals scored in the first half. And not a whole lot of offensive chances so far here in the early going. Here's Jay, and he's tripped from behind. Good chance here for the Cruisers on a free kick. Mentioned the Cruisers' long goal 2 weeks ago against the Soriano Sport. Came on a free kick that was headed home at the back post by Christian, although Christian's not going to head this one because Christian's lined up to take the free kick himself. And it's low on the ground. A lot of contact there, play on. Jay trying to turn. Now we'll play it back to Jairo. VT's pass taken away. Nice shot by Luis to get back and take that away, and now he'll play it towards Jay. Jay's gonna get to it just outside the box, looking for somebody to cross it to in front, and it's just behind Abel. Still a chance for the Cruisers here. Back over towards Jay, another chance to put it in front. He shoots! And that didn't miss by a whole lot. Jay from just inside the box, he was trying to go far upper corner and hit it well, but unfortunately over the top, and quickly San Leandro looking to come the other way. He's starting to pick up end to end on offense. As Rodriguez out to grab it. Christian turns, has some room, looks up, plays it over towards Abel, and Abel not able to keep it in play. Solorzano, Cuevas, Out of play for a Cruisers throw. And thought maybe we'll see our first sub, but wait a few. Nice flick there by Luis to VT, who then was trying to find Jay, has it taken away, but stolen right back. Here's a chance. Brandon. Unfortunately, before he could get off a shot, had it knocked away. Foul called there on VT. Three black shirts surrounding the one white shirt, and it's out. Sure looked like it was going to be a Cruisers throw-in, but San Leandro with the throw. Nice job there by Luis to take it away. Unfortunately, he ran into a couple white shirts, and he's kind of shaking up, holding his left ankle after that one. Solorzano back to the keeper, Antonio. Cuevas plays it forward, looking, and nice slide tackle once again by Jairo. We've seen him a couple times here in this first half already, doing a nice job not only with clean tackles, but ends up getting it off of the San Leandro player and out for a Cruisers throw. Throwing there to VT. And ball finds its way back to VT. Brandon. Switches sides. Pepe. Looking for Jay. Jay. And it's 1-0 Cruisers. Great job there by Pepe to find Jay. And Jay has great speed, able to beat the goalkeeper to the ball, knocks it past the keeper, and then it was simply tapping it into the empty net. So 1-0 Cruisers FC. Jay's first goal of the preseason, assisted by Pepe. And after a slow start, the offense finally getting things back going, especially in those last 5 to 10 minutes, and the Cruisers rewarded with a goal. There is our first sub of the afternoon. Hugo on, Brandon off, as that one goes out for a San Leandro throw. Actually, they're going to call it a foul, so it'll be a San Leandro free kick. And it's just quickly tapped forward. Ball knocked out there for a throw. Attempted clearance there, deflected. And that one attempted to be volleyed down the field, and instead this ends up going right to the Cruisers bench. Hugo turns, finds VT. VT's got some room, now plays it out wide. Christian. Right now the Cruisers have a player that's struggling, and the Cruisers are going to just play it off the field. Feeling like he pulled a muscle on his side as Abel will head off. And coming in the back line for the Cruisers is Javi Guerrero. I believe this was Abel's first game of the preseason. And maybe perhaps struggling with some cramping, as that one sails well out for a throw. But Javi has gotten a ton of time in these first 2 games of the preseason, and coming in here, so before the game, you're talking about might try to mix things up a little bit. Of course, always want to win, but I also want to kind of see what they have and further preparation for the start of the regular season in less than a month. A free kick here, and they will play it into the box. An awkward punch there by Rodriguez, but fortunately for the Cruisers, nobody there to knock it in for San Leandro. As behind the play, you've got a San Leandro player still down. The wind definitely starting to pick up a little bit. But mentioned in the Cruisers' last game, a 1-1 draw against the Soriano Sport. The Cruisers' lone goal that they surrendered was after a foul that was almost like a short corner kick. The ball was played into the box and was kind of bobbled, and just kind of a loose ball in front, really, that could have been cleared just as easily scored, but and the Soriano player was right there to knock it in. But of course, the Cruisers would come back and get a goal from Christian for the 1-1 draw. Here's Christian with the ball. Long ball played forward. Headed and controlled though by San Leandro. BT. Still slow to get up. Finally helped to his feet there by a teammate. Free kick taken short. Now the ball played towards the top of the 18, headed away. A chance on a little bit of a volley, and that one sailed way over the top. In fact, all the way onto the field behind it. Oops, take the goal kick long. We have a line drive towards midfield, headed on by San Leandro. Christian turns. Jairo knocked out for a Cruisers throw. Jairo looked back at Christian. Now we'll play it down the line towards Jay, and once again the ball is going to find its way towards us. Jairo again down the line looking for Jay. A little bit of a shove there, and Jay battling with a defender. And Jay, a little surprised. He thought he had earned a corner kick. Instead, it'll be a goal kick. Wow, that goal kick didn't leave the grass at all. Christian takes it away for the Cruisers. A nice one-touch passing there, looking for Christian here on this near line. And it's knocked out. Sure thought it was knocked out, kept in. Maynard battling with Tyro. Maynard still with it. And eventually it's cleared by the Cruisers, and a chance, thought maybe for the play a long ball towards Jay. Instead they turn back and establish a little bit of possession here. Christian takes a look up. Long ball play to the far side and headed by San Leandro.
Go, we're up, guys. We're up. We're up.
Back to the keeper. Not too much pressure being applied there, as the keeper will play it long towards midfield, and it's headed and then controlled by Christian. And one touch pass there was looking for Jay, knocked away. Hugo trying to get it for the Cruisers. And now settled by Solorzano for San Leandro Unified FC. Here comes the pressure. Luis unable to get to it. That ball, nice job by Jairo, anticipating that pass, and it's going to be a Cruisers throw. Nice throw in there to VT, place it back towards Henry. And now here's Pepe. Hugo. VT. Jay. Jay's got a chance. And I think he was trying to shoot, and as he was shooting, tackle from behind kind of knocked it away. Long ball there. Javi takes it away for the Cruisers as it go out of play for a throw-in down near that far corner. Throw-in taken short and tapped right back to the person who threw it in. Now trying to find some room to cross, and instead will have to play it back. And not sure what the idea or the plan on that ball was, but it ends up going straight out of play for a Cruisers throw. Javi over to Jairo. Christian. There's no, sorry, Luis. Nice ball there. Luis, nice job cutting through two defenders. Jay now was trying to find a cutter into the box as his pass deflected. And I think they're going to call a foul there on VT. Seen some interesting kicks from the San Leandro keeper. And they'll end up letting one of his defenders just take the kick and play it short over to Dongo. And now a long ball played forward. Offside flag is up. Rodriguez takes the kick to Christian. VT has his pass knocked away, but it comes right back to him, and now the Cruiser's still with it. Here's Pepe. I think he was trying to spin, had to go off his heel. Christian knocked that one away. VT. Hugo. And back to Rodriguez. Seen the ball at the feet of Rodriguez a lot here in this first half. Hugo. Looking. And we'll play it back to Javi. Good little series of possession here by the Cruisers. Already been at least 10 passes or so. And a foul. That's Pepe knocked to the ground. Couple substitutes getting ready to come back in. Actually, I should say just getting ready to come in. George and Kiro. Had a chance to shoot, perhaps getting a little too.
That should be a card, ref. That should be a card, ref.
And we'll see what happens here. It sure looked like Hugo, after the play, almost kicked the ball at one of the players on the other side. And I think that's why the San Leandro side is hollering. That should be a foul, or a card, I should say. You got. And Cruisers head coach hollering at Hugo, calm down. Definitely seen some games with some heated moments, but a good chance here for the Cruisers. A free kick from about 25 yards out. A four-man wall for San Leandro. Shot, and a nice job there by the San Leandro keeper, getting two hands on that one and keeping it from going into the top part of the net. Left-footed ball played towards midfield. Hard tackle, but was clean. And here's San Leandro with the ball near midfield. Nice ball played down the line there, looking for Cuevas, but taken away quickly, and a throw in for the Cruisers, and that'll allow the substitutes. And see there, number 10, Kiro, coming in, as well as number 8, George, replacing Luis. And also Pepe head to the sidelines. Of course, Pepe had the assist on the goal from Jay. 1-0 Cruisers FC here in the first half. Play on. And a shove in the back. Sure looked like a couple shoves in the back go uncalled. And it's going to be a corner kick for San Leandro. I believe our first corner kick for San Leandro Unified FC here this afternoon. A left-footed in-swinger from the far corner in front. And it's going to end up rolling all the way over this near sideline for a Cruisers throw. Oh, a dangerous corner kick there for San Leandro. Probably their best opportunity so far in this first half. Jairo, again, the long throw down the sideline looking for Jay. Knocked out for a throw-in further down the field, more towards midfield. And again, the long throw looking for Jay. And maybe they were going to call a handball there, no whistle. And that worked out for San Leandro for the moment. VT.
Go to the book. Go to the book, Hero.
Yeah. Ball eventually out on that far side for a San Leandro throw. Now into the corner. We got one white shirt and 2 black shirts. And the foul is called against the Cruisers. It almost looked like the San Leandro player was the one who was trying to tackle the Cruisers defender, but the foul goes against the Cruisers, and so an opportunity here. Free kick, almost a corner kick, but a much better angle here for maybe a left-footed shot. We saw a nice left-footed cross on the corner moments ago, and it's towards the near post and into the net, but the side net of the outside. About 4 or 5 minutes to go here in this opening half. 1-0 Cruisers FC. The goal from Jay, as it's knocked out for a Cruisers throw. And long throw in down the near sideline, looking for Jay, and it's knocked out for a Cruisers throw. Feels like we've said that about 6 or 7 times here in this opening half. As Hiro again will take it. We'll see if Jay fakes inside and cuts towards the line and towards the corner. It ends up just being a throw-in, and that one goes out, and that should be a throw-in for the Cruisers.
I'll get it, Jay.
Throw-in looking for Jay there, and that's knocked out. And that'll be a Cruisers corner kick. I believe the first corner kick of the day for the Cruisers. And I think that's George that's going to take the corner kick for the Cruisers. As I look to see where Christian is, he's lined up just on top of the 18. Ball bounces its way. Hugo tried to get that shot towards goal, and now Hugo again, and that one sails well wide and high. That goal kick taken very quickly, and that ball is going to go all the way from one keeper to the other. Really get the feeling that a few minutes of perhaps the mood turning. See if the Cruisers can try to calm things down here a little bit in these final moments of this first half and make sure they go into the half with the lead. And a giveaway there. Rodriguez. And it ends up being played out, and it'll be a Cruisers throw. And Hiro with the long thrown back to the keeper. Rodriguez now will boot it forward, looking for George. Ball headed around, heading towards us, kept in play. And that's a nice job there by Hiro to win possession. Although it's short-lived, and then a foul is going to be called on Hugo. A free kick almost right on the midfield line. And a long free kick played towards the top of the 18, towards the far side. Kiro played it a little too far to chase down, but it ends up, thought it was going to be a Cruisers throw, but it'll be a San Leandro throw on that far side. Throwing down the line. Henry Wasn't able to clear it. And now it finds its way over to this near corner. Close defense played there by Jairo. And now help defense knocked it away for a moment. Still a whole lot of pressure being applied. It's Hugo. And it finds its way all the way back. Great pressure there. Hugo and George both. And San Leandro went from in their attacking third to having to play it all the way back to their back line, and now possession for the Cruisers. Jairo to Hugo, who's collided into.
Not even playing the ball, though. Well done. You got all ball. You didn't touch the ball. You didn't play the ball. Come on, you know better than that.
And that ball finds its way to Rodriguez. And some extracurricular activities going on over there. So I think it's Kevin Garcia for San Leandro, and of course the keeper is Rodriguez for the Cruisers. And we'll see tempers have definitely picked up over this last 10 minutes or 15 minutes, as the center ref will now head over and have a word with the linesman.
The elbow, yeah, exactly. Now you're talking, you did. I saw the goalkeeper. Yeah, you saw the goalkeeper get hit, right? You saw him get tripped? They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out over there. That's what you saw, right?
It's funny. The head coach for the Cruisers asked this near side linesman if he saw the elbow. And I think we just saw both players shown the red. So I think Kevin Garcia for San Leandro Unified FC and then the goalkeeper for the Cruisers, Rodriguez, both issued straight reds. I'm not 100%, but that sure looked like he showed the red first to the Cruisers keeper and then turned and showed a red again. So, and indeed, it's a double red, straight reds. So Rodriguez, the red for the Cruisers. And I think we just had the whistle for halftime. So quite the conclusion of this first half. Double red cards. So we will play 10v10 to start the second half. We'll take a break. A goal for the Cruisers from Jay on an assist by Pepe. Right now the difference, your halftime score, Cruisers FC 1, San Leandro Unified FC 0. We'll take a break and be back with the second half.
Don't let wildfires and power outages leave you in the dark. Tour Home Energy is providing solar power solutions for your needs and will find applicable rebates with your estimate. Call today.
Second half underway. Cruisers FC leading San Leandro Unified FC 1-0 as we start the second half, and in goal for the Cruisers is Osvaldo, who is playing goalie for the first time in many years. That's what he told me at halftime. Is right before half, a red card was given to the Cruisers goalkeeper Rodriguez, and a red card as well was given to San Leandro's Kevin Garcia. So we're playing 10v10 here in the second half. Kiro trying to get off the cross, and some wrestling there and some extracurricular, and I think we're going to see a card for Hugo. And the yellow there for Hugo. The Cruisers, their other main goalkeeper, Bam Bam, is going to be gone for a month or so for school. And kind of their other option normally for being in goal, texted about 20 minutes before the game that he wasn't going to be able to make it. Normally, you think you'll be all right with just one goalkeeper, but the Cruisers now with Osvaldo in goal, looking to try to hold on to a 1-0 lead as that ball is played towards us. The goal in the first half was scored by Jay, assisted by Pepe. And a throw in there to Christian. Kiro over to Hugo. And now back to Jairo. Cruisers definitely going to try to do what they can to make sure that Osvaldo does not have to face a whole lot of shots. Really didn't see a whole lot of shots from San Leandro in that opening half. Really, their one real good opportunity came off of a corner kick. But if you're San Leandro Unified FC, of course, they probably don't realize how new of a goalkeeper the Cruisers have in goal, but a nice job there. Osvaldo, his first touch, scooped it up and quickly rolled it out as Christian screaming, going down to the ground and still rolling. And Christian's a very big guy. He's not going to go down very easily. And the fact that he's still down definitely was hit very solidly. Ivan Buff, the head coach for the Cruisers, asking the ref, maybe you didn't see it, but you didn't hear it? Oh, Christian finally back up. And he's talking with the ref. I think he got the top of his foot stepped on. And the drop ball, and the ball would be played back to Osvaldo in goal for the Cruisers. He said he's definitely a little bit nervous having to go out there and play goal here in the second half. And the ball goes out over that far sideline for a San Leandro throw. And it ends up quickly just going back to being a throw the other way. And it's thrown down the line. Kind of saw a slow start in the first half, both sides really struggled to get anything going on offense until about 20 minutes in. Cruisers started to get things going. Ball still loose in the box. And that shot sails harmlessly wide. Couple early opportunities for San Leandro Unified FC. Ball played well past midfield. Nice job there by Caesar to knock it away, although possession settled by San Leandro. And playing 10v10. First I thought it was straight reds for both sides, but I was told by Jay it was actually a yellow then a red for the San Leandro player, while it was a straight red for the Cruisers goalkeeper Rodriguez, who really a baffling red given to the Cruisers keeper. As here's Cruisers looking to try to get Jay off towards goal. It knocked away by the back line of San Leandro. Cruisers goal came on a nice long ball from Pepe to Jay, who beat the goalkeeper to the ball, knocked it past the goalkeeper, and then got to the ball and tapped it into the open net. As takeaway there and an opportunity. And that shot sails wide. I think that was George. Oh, a nice job there, Hugo and George. And George had a chance inside the box. And fortunately hit it into the net behind the goal. Christian has it taken away. Into the box, looking to try to turn and get a shot off. Nice job there to slow him down. And now leaving his feet is Javi, still trying to prevent a shot. Ball played towards the top of the 18. And finally the Cruisers able to gain possession and head the other way. Jay will leave it because he was offsides. And George on the far side coming after it. Lots of contact there, and it's going to end up, I want to say, a foul called on the Cruisers, and back on the other side of the field, down inside the box, is a San Leandro player. See more than a few different faces here to start the second half than we started the game. As you saw George and Kiro come in as subs late in the first half. Ball headed up towards Jay. Christian. Kiro has it taken away. Rodriguez looking to get off a cross. Gets by one Cruiser defender, plays it towards the penalty spot, and fortunately a harmlessly rolled ball ends up in the hands of Osvaldo in goal.
Osvaldo, you can kick it up too, buddy.
I've been hollering to Osvaldo, feel free to boot it. A couple times we've seen the ball in his hands so far. He's just elected to roll it to one of his defenders. Nice job there, Jairo. Really the anchor of that back line. Wins another throw in for the Cruisers as it'll find its way back to Jairo, who will actually let Osvaldo go get it. And he'll switch sides here on the near side to Caesar. Ball looking for Kiro. A couple players go up, both missed the header. And I think we're going to see a high boot there called on the Cruisers. A chance for San Leandro. And perhaps putting a free kick into the box. Yeah. Ball really harmlessly played towards the top of the 18 and quickly cleared, looking for Jay. And keeper well off his line, and then chance. A little anxious there. Kiro Trying to play it towards Christian. Christian, play on. Towards Jay, back to Christian. His shot deflected by a defender, now back towards the top. Hugo. Kiro. And it's given away. A good chance there for the Cruisers, unable to challenge the San Leandro keeper. And now San Leandro coming the other way. And a bit of a heavy pass there from Maynard. Looking for Solorzano. As the ball cleared back towards midfield. Towards the top of the 18, still looking to get off the shot. They do, and that shot from Maynard over the top. Definitely a lot more chances here in this early going of the second half for San Leandro than we saw from them the entire first half. As that ball played down the line to Jay. Jay will cut it back inside the 18. They'll look to shoot. And disappointed there. Didn't get all of it. As it ends up harmlessly rolling to the keeper at the near post. No pressure being applied here. Last touch there by Kiro. Ball thrown down the line. Maynard still with it for San Leandro. Still Maynard. And well, bounced off a Cruiser, but right back, and now over here on this near side, Rodriguez. Solorzano towards the top of the 18, and that flick does stay in play. Christian tried to keep it in play, does so greatly here on this near side. Now looking for Jay. Nice job there by Ramirez on defense for San Leandro. Christian not happy. Definitely saw tempers start to flare near the end of the first half. First playing here in the second half, 10v10. 1-0 Cruizers FC. To goal in the first half from Jay, as that goes out for a Cruisers throw. And the start of the UPSL season, about 4 weeks away, April 10th. Christian with it in all sorts of time. Plays it over towards Jay. Jay using his speed, trying to get by a second defender. And Jay earns the corner kick for the Cruisers. And substitution here for the Cruisers.
Put in the ball.
Not totally sure who 0 is because I don't have a 0 on the roster. But the sub will come in and take the corner kick here for the Cruisers. And now the middle ref will head over and have a word with the linesman. We saw them gather at the end of the first half and decide to give red cards to both sides. So a corner kick here for the Cruisers. So it'll be a right-footed outswinger from that far corner. Played towards the spot, a header! And the save. Great chance there, found George unmarked. From about 12 yards out, and a strong header, unfortunately just right at the keeper. Free kick played long as Valdo started to come off his line at first and then went back. And that ball volleyed clear past midfield. Missed kick there by the San Leandro keeper, but it still finds its way to a teammate. Long ball. And Osvaldo, a bit of a missed kick there. Fortunately, doesn't turn out horribly for the Cruisers. Now Christian will play it back. Osvaldo. Certainly probably more comfortable with the ball at his feet than anything. He played a great ball to Hugo. And
get back, Costa. Now we're back, Costa.
and that ball. Some miscommunication there as Osvaldo and the Cruiser defender nearly colliding into each other. Hugo trying to win possession there. Ball knocked away and it finds its way towards Jay with a little bit of room. Try to cut back. Unable to do so. George, some nice footwork there to keep it in play. And that's out for a Cruisers throw. Caesar will take the throw-in. Battle for possession here on this sideline, headed by Christian. About 20 minutes into the second half. 1-0 Cruisers FC still. Goal back in the first half by Jay. Right now the difference. Javi will take the free kick. Just past the midfield stripe. And the Cruisers set up for Javi to play this long towards the top of the box. And a bit of a line drive. Kind of slipped while kicking it. And I think they're playing advantage. Ball played across. Goal kick taken short. Nice header there by Ezekiel. And not a whole lot of pressure being applied right now by the Cruisers front line. Although they're certainly probably okay with the ball being down at that end of the field. It's long ball played there. Javi battling. George And now Caesar plays it down the line. And the flag is up.
Hey, I thought you guys talked to your players. Hey, coach! Coach! I thought you guys had a chat with you guys after. I did. They're not listening, apparently. No, you're not listening.
Oh, always entertaining at times. The game off the field. Long ball there, and the flag is up. And they're going to call that a foul on the Cruisers. And a yellow card, I believe, was shown to Christian for kicking the ball away. Free kick opportunity here for San Leandro Unified FC. We're near the midway point of the second half. See if they decide to take a shot on goal and test Osvaldo. He's in net for the first time in many years. Free kick. And if you're the Cruisers, you'd love to see that harmless free kick that was nowhere near challenging the goal. It looks like Pepe getting ready to come back in for the Cruisers as the goal kick taken short to George. And now back to Osvaldo. Switches sides of the field, although hit that one a little too hard. This is the third game of the preseason for the Cruisers. I believe it was a 3-1 win over Dublin Celtics FC 3 weeks ago. And then the 1-1 draw against the Soriano Sport 2 weeks ago. The Cruisers looking not only for their second win, but if they can hold on to this 1-0 lead, their first shutout. And certainly would not be the way they would have imagined it coming. Free kick opportunity here for San Leandro. And it's into the wall. Nice job there. The Cruisers three-man wall blocks it, and quickly Cruisers look to come the other way. Here's Jay. 1v2. Jay now plays it. And it's knocked out. Somebody's pretty fired up for San Leandro on that back line. And a substitution here for San Leandro. As that's Sergio Ramirez coming in. Throw in here for the Cruisers. Jay will take the throw in, and he's going to try to throw it long into the box towards Christian, and it's just over his head, although it finds the feet of a Cruiser in the box. Christian looking for the highlight reel goal there, not able to get it. But very quickly, ball back to the feet of Christian. Mentioned he's scored a goal in each of the first 2 games for the Cruisers, both via headers. Long ball played. Osvaldo back pedals, lets it roll to his feet. We'll wait. And picks it up and then quickly rolls it out wide. Foul there at midfield. About 20 minutes to go. Seems like even more than I thought. Ball towards Jay in the box. Battle here for possession. Ball finds its way back to Christian. Caesar towards Jay. Thought it was going to go out. Still in play. Still Caesar now turns. Here's George towards the top of the 18. Not sure what he was trying to do. Taken away. Now George knocked down, and San Leandro will look to come the other way. And now with the ball out of play, the whistle from the ref is they'll go back and check on George, who's, I think that's George, still down in the box. George back up, back underway. Ball out, another throw for San Leandro, quickly taken. Christian. George. George with a defender kind of pushing him around. Will play it out wide. Hugo shoots. An ambitious effort. Goes out for a goal kick, and that'll allow substitutions to be made. Pepe back on for the Cruisers. And Callie will come on for San Leandro. So George off, Pepe back on. Of course, Pepe normally wears the number 9. No number on the back of his shirt today, but he had the assist for the goal in the first half, finding Jay for the 1-0 lead, and that is still the current score. Ball played down the line. Caesar battling. And a long ball there looking for Maynard. Javi able to take it away, and then Javi shoved in the back. Glad to see after that foul, Javi sometimes very emotional, but hit up kind of the calm things down gesture. Here's Christian. Plays it down that far side. Ball played towards the top of the 6th, but ends up right in the hands of the San Leandro keeper, who boots it past midfield. Javi with the first header. Here's Pepe. Chance here. Thought he was going to one-touch it towards goal. Instead, try to cut it back and ends up losing it out of play for a San Leandro throw. Light pressure being applied. And I think they're going to call a foul there on San Leandro. Christian to take the free kick, going to play it long towards the top of the 18. First header is San Leandro. Ball comes to Caesar, who's unable to control it, and now San Leandro will look to try to quickly counter. And a nice job there by Javi to just knock it out of play and slow things down. One player there slipping down, and it ends up for a Cruisers throw. About 15 minutes to go still in this one. You could hear the Cruisers head coach asking Jay, I think, you got enough in you to last the last 15 minutes? As there's a foul there. And a free kick opportunity for San Leandro. Some of San Leandro's better chances here this afternoon have come on set pieces. Really their best came on a corner kick in the opening half. But a chance here. Looks like it'll probably be a right-footed ball played towards the back post by Rodriguez. And it is a dangerous ball, still loose. That shot deflected by Javi. And I think that's Ezekiel that just played it clear, looking for Jay and nearly found him. Almost was going to be Jay off to the races. Oh, and they're going to call the handball. Ball kind of took an awkward bounce right into the hands of a Cruisers player. And that ball down the line gets past the San Leandro player. Big collision there, play on. That's one touch passing there, but a nice job once again by the Cruisers back line. Into the box. Jairo again. Nice. Javi plays it out. And now long ball looking for Hugo. And the ball will end up rolling into the keeper's arms. And a whistle there. And a stop to check on the San Leandro player still down.
Hey, can somebody get the goalie water? Water?
Cruisers taking this chance to run some water to Osvaldo in goal. In fact, it's Rodriguez who's running in the water. As Rodriguez started the game in goal. Really coming into today was the only keeper present for this game, but picked up the red card late in the first half, and Osvaldo in goal for the Cruisers here in the second half. First time playing keeper in many years. Right now, looking to try to hold on to this 1-0 Cruisers FC lead. It'd be about 10 minutes or so to go. We've had some stoppages. Let's wonder how much will get added in extra time. The San Leandro player got up and now is back down, but off the field, so play can resume. And they're playing 10v10 after a red card for both sides in the final moments of the first half. Pepe has it knocked away. Rivas plays it towards the corner, looking to try to get off the cross. They do, and dangerous ball headed back towards the top of the box. And unfortunately for the Cruisers, it didn't come back to hurt them. That pass, Osvaldo, who's trying to get to it, and ball was headed the right way away from goal, and the Cruiser defender headed it almost back into the mix. Oh, free kick for the Cruisers. We're definitely not in a huge rush. I'm glad to eat away at the remaining time, 10, 15 seconds at a time if they can. Nice ball played into the box. And a chance for Hugo. Hugo cuts it past one defender, tries to keep it in play, does so. Play's going on, everybody. And finally the whistle. A couple of players stopped, others kept going. And kick taken short there. One touch passing there. Unable to find Maynard and out of play. Caesar will, I was gonna say slowly walk to get it, but somebody knocked the ball to him to try to speed it up. A foul and then some extra stuff after the whistle, and Christian again slow to get up.
Chris, you all right, buddy?
All right. Christian still down. Rodriguez lined up to take the free kick for San Leandro. A two-man wall for the Cruisers. Ball played in towards the top of the 6 and cleared out, and that goes. Whistle there. Foul called on Hugo, who was not happy about that foul call. Ball played back towards the top of the 18. And the foul there. And a yellow card was given. I'm not sure exactly the recipient of the yellow, but the yellow card was given. Ball played past midfield. Nearly got Hugo on, and now Hugo with it. Into the box, still with it, plays it, and it ends up an easy pickup for the keeper at the near post. Christian thought he took it away, but called for the foul, much to the chagrin of the Cruisers bench. Free kick taken quickly. Jay will look to take it the other way. Knocks it past the defender, then uses his speed to get to it. Try to elude a second defender, but the ball now in the corner. Played out for a throw. Should be about 5 minutes, maybe more, depending on stoppage. Had some injuries. Right now, still 1-0 Cruizers FC. The lone goal back in the first half from Jay. And that ball is going to roll out of play. Caesar will walk over to pick up the ball, and there's a couple players down the line, and he throws it down the line. That wasn't really towards anybody in a black shirt. Hugo was the closest one to it. Nice job by Caesar there to Pepe. And the haulers, and the ref does call the foul.
Hey, give me water.
A chance here, see if the Cruisers can, see if they can find something on a set piece to give themselves a little bit of breathing room. Still 1-0. And definitely a chance here. Instead of playing it towards the box, they'll play it towards the corner. And they are able to keep it in play. One of those free kicks off the training ground and think might work, and it ends up not. Chance here to play it towards goal. And that ball hammered right at a San Leandro player. I don't know what it hit, but that sure looked like a hand. That was a great back flick. And now the offside flag is up. Well, VT will take off his jacket and come back on. Almost a substitution like hockey. Player off, player on, plays going. Ball played into the box. And the bench goes crazy. Nice job by Osvaldo there, coming out, anticipating and jumping on top of that. The haulers for a foul, none coming. Long ball played towards Jay, and it's going to be caught by the keeper.
Hey, you gotta use the flag. Yes,
And that's going to roll out for a Cruisers throw.
Hey, they're not gonna call anything for him.
VT knocked down, and it's a foul. So it sounds like we have 2 minutes to go. Added on. Thought there might be some extra time. So we've seen some injuries and some stoppages. And it's 2 more minutes or so. And the Cruisers hold on to this 1-0 lead and pick up their second win of the preseason. Ball played back to Osvaldo, who calmly with a nice boot past midfield. At this point, that was the balls on the other side of the field. They felt pretty good. Christian, and that was an awkward clearance by the keeper, slipping. And now here's a chance. And it ends up almost going into somebody's backyard. Well, the keeper was out. He had slipped on the clearance, hadn't gotten back, and Cruisers had a chance there to make it 2-0, unable to do so. Not a whole lot of time left in the extra time. A lot of contact play on, and there's a slide by Javi, and now I think that's Javi slow to get up. As play continues, San Leandro looking to try to play the ball into the box. Nice job there by the Cruisers defense to back them up, and now that'll do it. The whistle, and the Cruisers with their first shutout win of the preseason, a 1-0 win here this afternoon. Definitely not the way they would have imagined picking up a shutout win, but they get it nonetheless. The lone goal in the opening half, scored by Jay, assisted by Pepe, put the Cruisers up 1-0, and then right before half, red cards on both sides saw the Cruisers, who only had really one goalkeeper here today, have to play without their keeper, as Osvaldo came in to play goalie in the second half. His first time playing goalkeeper in years, and he ends up with a shutout 45 minutes in the second half in goal, and the Cruisers pick up the 1-0 win. So I'd like to thank you for joining us. Of course, you can follow Central Valley TV on all your social media networks, Facebook, Instagram. And of course, less than a month away, and the UPSL regular season will get underway. But that'll do it. Your final score once again here this afternoon: Cruisers FC 1, San Leandro United FC 0. We will see you next week.